In this episode, we're talking about the future of blogging, starting collaborations with other bloggers, and gaining more followers on Instagram. Hi guys, I'm Brittany from Not Another Blonde, and you're watching Blog with Brit, where I answer all your blogging and business related questions. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so below. It would mean the world to me. Plus, I pump out new videos every Wednesday. Sarah Stella wants to know, what should I do to start collaborations with other bloggers? The best and only way to collaborate with other bloggers or anyone in general is to just do it. Like, reach out, start a spreadsheet and start listing all the bloggers or people that you want to collaborate with and write them down. Get their email address. You can find that on Instagram, Google, or on their blog. And then start to reach out to them, create kind of like a pitch and personalize this pitch every time you email someone. You can say something like, hey, so-and-so, I'd love to collaborate with you. I've been following you for so long. I particularly liked this post of yours, and then talk about the post a little bit. This is how I see the partnership going. Let me know if you're interested, and then sign off. It's that easy. Your pitch to other bloggers can be like 3 to 4 sentences. Just like pitching brands, bloggers get thousands, hundreds of thousands of emails a day. So you want to keep it short, sweet, and to the point, and you also want to let the other person know what you can do for them. In any type of partnership or collaboration aspect, you always want to be sharing what you're giving, not what you're getting. The other thing to keep in mind when collaborating with bloggers or trying to collaborate with bloggers is that they want to grow and build their audiences just as much as you do. So if you come at the collaboration from a point of, hey, I'll give you access to my audience, you're essentially doubling their exposure or tripling their exposure or whatever. They're just getting more eyes on them and their content. So you really want to position the collaboration in a way that's beneficial to them and that will, give them something. Like I mentioned, I can't stress it enough. You want to focus on what you can give versus what you can get. And sometimes that means like eating shit for a couple collaborations or doing things that you don't want to do, doing things for free. But in the long run, like if you want to build a long-lasting brand and a sustainable business, these are the types of things you just have to do. Our next question is so juicy and one of my favorites. It's from Kira Quinn, and she wants to know, do you think people actually read blogs anymore? Great question. That's part 1. Part 2 is, certain content will get amazing numbers and others won't. Any thoughts to why it's like this, or will blogging be strictly Instagram centered in the future? So to answer the first part of that question, do I think people read blogs anymore? Absolutely. I still read blogs. I have a ton of friends that still read blogs. Other bloggers that I know still read blogs. The thing about blogging and just distributing content in general is that not everyone digests or consumes content in the same way. So there are audio learners, and those are the people that listen to podcasts. There are visual learners, and those are the people that look on Pinterest and look on Instagram. And then there are kinesthetic learners, and those are the people that really have to have the hands-on experience to enjoy or consume something. Someone who's creating content for YouTube or for a podcast is touching on those audio learners. Someone who is, heavy on Pinterest and Instagram is touching on those visual learners, and same with blogs. Blogs can be applied to visual learners because you're reading something and you're visualizing it, you're looking at it, and you're digesting the content that way. So blogs are still extremely popular. Do not give up on your blog. Like, if you don't have a blog, start one, because that's your home base. That's where your audience and your readership and your followers are going to be able to find you if, God forbid, something happens to social media. Now, where do I think the future of blogging is going? I think less attention will be focused on blogs, but it's still going to be there and it's still extremely important. And I think more focus is being put on podcasts and YouTube, because you can kind of listen to that and passively multitask while you're consuming content. Podcasts are just so huge right now, so I think that's like really a space to look into. Our last question is from Saracella, and she wants to know, how do I keep my followers and how do I get more? I feel like I answer this question at least once in every video. If you want to attract new followers, if you want to keep the followers that you have, you need to make sure that you are adding value with your content. So you're either educating, inspiring, or entertaining your audience in some way, shape, or form. That means pumping out high quality content, whether it's images, infographics, branding, captions on your photos, or whatever. Like, you really need to make sure that it's super high quality and it's the best that you've ever pushed out. If it's not your very best work, don't put it out. Pushing nothing out is better than pushing something that's half-assed. In order to gain followers, there are so many things that you can do. Number one, engage with your audience that you have now. Take an hour to 2 hours a day and engage with your current audience. So reply to comments, reply to your DMs, like other people's photos, and then also go outside of your sphere of influence and engage with people that are maybe on your Explore or Discover page, or just people not necessarily in your industry or niche, and engage with them to kind of expand your brand. So do that for another hour. The second thing is to join in an Instagram giveaway. So join a giveaway. We offer them at NAB Media Group. You can slide in my DMs. You can send me a comment here and I'll hook you up with how to get involved with that. That's a great way to grow your following. It's the fastest and most effective way to grow your following. There's no other marketing technique or initiative that will get you followers literally overnight. But even still, when you have those followers, it's our job to get you the followers and it's your job to keep them. So you kind of have to use this as a cycle. Do giveaways, engage. Do giveaways, engage. And that's how you're going to keep your followers. And then lastly, I would say you could try Instagram ads. Instagram ads are a great way to build brand awareness about your blog and your business. But they are there's a lot of guesswork involved and you're not really sure who you're targeting. And if you don't have the knowledge or the experience in Instagram ads to begin with, you're kind of doing some trial and error in the beginning. So I will tell you to proceed with caution for that, because you could end up wasting some money. But it's also a great way, you could not, and you could just reach all these people the first time. Your target audience, you hit them, nailed it, and you're killing it. So there's that too. So there's a little more risk involved with Instagram ads, I think. But Instagram ads, engaging with your audience, adding high quality content constantly that adds value, and joining a giveaway are like 4 ways right there to increase your followers and to keep the followers that you already have. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.